everybody, my name is Trevordy, and today we are playing a modded Minecraft survival game, and for some reason we spawned in the Nether, right inside the statue here. It's kind of a worrying start, and it doesn't help that I don't know most of the mini mods that were added on Grasslands. I knew I wanted to get some sort of protection. The Nether is not a safe place, especially with these mods. I luckily seem to have spawned in this, forest of something called stalagnite, which I almost died multiple times trying to harvest. Oh. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, jeez. Keep doing that. Ow. I just barely saved that. I was able to use this stuff like wood. Green wood. After gathering a bunch, I made myself a little cave with a wooden wall and fence gates because stalagnite doors are apparently not a thing. Oh, I don't seem to be able to make a door with. After making myself a netherrack furnace, I found this ore called sinacite? Is that how you pronounce it? Either way, it seemed useful enough to make some tools out of, so I went out to look for some more of this ore. I dealt with a Hellhound. Oh, hello. Bye. Before Karma made me pay for my actions by sending a wisp after me. What was that? Yeah, that was the glowing thing. Jeez, it scared me. Place the thing. Ah, jeez. Okay, it didn't get me this time. I'm too scared to come out. When I eventually got the courage to leave my little cave, I decided to try to deal with a hellhound that got stuck on a one-block ledge in front of my hidey hole. Before... What? Ow. Karma, obviously, does not like when I try to kill hellhounds. I woke up, though, back at the statue. It's quite odd, but I decided not to think too much about it and went back for what little I had managed to get so far. Both the hellhound and wisp were gone, so maybe the second death appeased Karma at least a bit. I went exploring some more to try to find some source of food, though everywhere I turned there always seemed to be some wisps not far behind. There's two of them. Wait a minute. I found a lot of red and brown mushrooms, which I hoped I could make into some stews, but I kept searching just in case I could find anything else useful close by. Not far from where I fought off a hellhound who was taking a dip in the lava, I found these Nether Reeds growing. I decided to take them since they looked useful. I also found a few black apples. Now these looked like a more reliable food source than mushroom stews. Even though at this point I still hadn't crafted even one mushroom stew. I returned with my new things to my cave, only to find that a few baby zombie pigmen had taken up residence inside. I'm not sure how they got inside, since I'm pretty sure they can't open fence gates, but I told them they could stay as long as they didn't take my stuff. And I left the bottom gate open just in case they felt like leaving. I then slayed a foxhound who had spawned not far from my cave. But not without the foxhound taking me with it. I cleared up what looked to have been a little farm just outside my cave, so I could plant the Nether Reeds and black apples there. But as I was going to get my plants, I got shot by a wisp. This time I wasn't taking it. I also used the forged blocks with the Nether Reeds to make myself a much better pick. I then actually planted the Nether Reeds and black apples before getting attacked by yet another wisp on my way back. It was at this point that I finally made myself some bowls to make a few mushroom stews to eat. I decided that since death wasn't going to stop me too much, to leave everything I had in my cave and explore a bit in the direction that the statue was facing, though due to me already having been weakened by that wisp fight earlier and refusing to eat, I got pricked to death by some agave plant. Not to worry though, that just meant I now had more health to explore and waste in exchange for knowledge of my surroundings, and possibly the chance to bring more things back to my little cave. I found this statue, lots of ash, a biome that looked like it was made of flesh, and a field full of brambles. I decided to see if walking into some thorns would hurt me. It did! Who would have guessed? I found an inactive obsidian portal, but I didn't have anything that I could use to activate it, so I just left it behind. I was exploring for quite a long time. So long, in fact, that I got lost, and I didn't even know the coords to get back to the statue. But the sights were to die for. I found this weird green biome with tiny trees and flowers that burned. More black apples, which I took with me since they'd make for a good snack. I heard some gas doing what I think might have been some demolition. I also ran into some eggplants, which poisoned me multiple times. These eggplants were the worst. I eventually reached what looked to be a building made mostly of netherreed blocks, but a hellhound blocked the path. I was so worried that it would kill me that I panicked and started spam clicking. I arrived at the building, which had another inactive obsidian portal inside. I wanted to tear down the building and use the parts for myself, though even if I did, I wouldn't know how to get back with the stuff to my place. After thinking about it for at least 6 seconds, I came up with a plan. I hollowed out the roof of the building, made a chest, and stored my things inside. I marked down the coordinates, and... After respawning at the statue again, I marked down the coordinates here as well, and was about to head out, but I decided to get a few things done real quick at my place first, like checking on my farm, staring at some netherrack for a solid minute, making a leather tunic only for me to not take it with me just in case I lost it, and grabbing some black apples to take with me on the trip over. Just food, of course, no weapons or armor to protect me. I can't risk losing those. I faced many perils on my way back, like a Baphometeer launching fireballs at me while I was jumping across mushrooms. A labyrinth of brambles. More dang eggplants. Fall damage, and randomly getting launched into the air. So many times I died just trying to get back to my stuff in that portal. I died to a wisp. I died to a foxhound. Got poisoned by eggplants. And then killed by a wraith. But finally, after all this, I arrived at the farthest I've ever gotten. A large chasm over fiery lava. If I could get over this, I'm sure that I could survive the rest of the way to that portal. I gathered soul sand and started slowly bridging across. It wasn't enough. I went back, gathered even more soul sand, started bridging some more, and peace.